Hey, it's Dawn and Janine here again with your tip for today. And we're talking about choosing to believe in you. Janine, kick us off.
There's a lot of noise out there, guys. There's a lot of noise. And how much we let in is completely our choice, how much we're letting filter in of the noise in our life. But what ends up happening is we let so much noise in that we can't actually hear our own voice. And often our voice comes out in the form of your intuition, that gut feeling. And a lot of times, if we're not listening to that, our self worth is kind of beat up and we're not actually taking value in the stuff that we say. Because if you're on the path of self growth and self development, you're always searching. You're searching for the right coach for you. You're searching for someone who's going to get you to the next step, the next answers. And I think that's so valuable because they can help you get there. But I want to let you know they're giving you their perspective and their experience. And I don't want you to discount your knowing and you knowing what is right for you and what is really going to get you the life and the results that you desire. And so that's often where we forget that our opinion has to be just as valid. I would say even more so.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to feeling authentic and feeling like you're the one in the driver's seat of your creation, right? I know some of you, and I'm including myself in this, you might be very driven, you might be very ambitious, you might be very logical, you might be very pro and con list, right? Putting the tasks on a form. And if you move more in that masculine energy, that has its place. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's to the detriment or avoidance or totally discounting a gut reaction or a feeling in your heart or an emotional response or a knowing, right? Then we're doing ourselves a disservice not to be working as a whole being. And I think
Mm.
that's really important when you're building a business is that, women, we have to me, we have a superpower. And to just totally discount that superpower because we can't explain it on a piece of paper is doing a huge disservice to your business. So, if you're not somebody who operates like that, this is an area where it's so much fun to explore. It can be uncomfortable to explore, but starting to have those gut checks and stopping and asking yourself, but what do I feel like doing? What feels good to me? What is my heart response to this? When I hear that, where does my body go? And, do I feel tense? Do I feel relaxed? Does it bring out the feeling of joy and satisfaction, or does it make me feel like I have to get it done, or I'm grueling and grinding and hustling to get through it? So just becoming aware of that can be really good in getting to know yourself that way too.
Yeah, I think it's that trusting that first gut instinct. Like if there's an idea that completely lights you up, like maybe it's say starting a podcast and you get that like intuition hit like, oh, yes, yes, that feels right. And you sit with it like that feels so right. Trust that initial gut instinct because as you start stepping into it, often there's a lot of thoughts and feelings that come up. They're like, oh, this is hard. I don't know if I can actually do that. And a lot of the doubts start sneaking in. But I want you to really trust that initial instinct because the step after is just your ego, like not wanting to be let go of, not wanting to change, not wanting to evolve. And so that's where it comes to really believing in yourself and trusting and believing in yourself. Because I know nobody in this room is meant to make small moves. Nobody's meant to make small moves. And so you're going to be running up against those feelings. So it's getting very confident and clear of who you are and choosing you.
So what do you think we should do in the group today, Janine? Do you have something for us?
Yeah, I think today we would love because we love having these conversations with you guys. It takes it to a lot more of an intimate and a personal place. I want to ask, where are you not choosing you? And we'd like to also know because we got to look at both sides. There's a polarity to everything. You have your positive and your negative, or the place that you desire to work on. What is an area that you just, this is your strength. This is your gift to work on or your personal gift. So, what is your personal gift and where do you need to choose you a little bit more? We can't wait to have this conversation in the Facebook group.